Hi everyone, welcome to Thursday, time for another bargain beer review. No life's mysteries this week, but a dedication to anyone who was in their early teens in the early 1980s here in the UK, because when you used to watch Channel 4 after 9 o'clock, you used to get a little red triangle in the top of the corner of the screen, which meant that you might see some nudity. Anyway, up to date on the show we have from Bass, it said Trademark No1 Premium Pale Ale. This tips the scales at 4.4% ABV. This cost me £1 from supermarket chain Asda, or you might know them in North America as Walmart. Bass, back in the day, were the world's biggest brewery, churning out 1 million barrels of beer a year. Predominantly here in the UK as well. I mean, they were the biggest in the land. I think most brands of British beer at one point in time were either brewed by Bass or owned by Bass, so that's how big they were. And I think nowadays somewhere on an organisational chart they fall under InBev, I think, but I could well be wrong. Anyway, that's the cap. Let's get it popped and poured and see what she is like. No hiss, no cannon smoke. Not a good start. Right, to be a bargain beer on my show, you've got to cost £1.25 English pence or less for a 500ml bottle. You could be a bigger bottle, you could be a smaller bottle. However, prorated ratioed 125, 500ml. That is how you get a shot at the title here on Thursday. Artwork, that is very much 1960s in my book anyway, so quite retro. That's how she pours. It's quite a nice, it's probably like a light conker colour, that is. Quite good carbonation as well. This is a non-nucleated glass, but let me just give it a quick tap on the side. Just helps get rid of any residuals. There we go. So yeah, that's a bit more carbonation than I was expecting. Very, very fluffy bubbles. I mean, lightly fluffy, dissipating. So that's going to be gone by the time I've finished waffling. So without further ado, let's go for a sniff. Little bit of citrus, and maybe a smidge of caramel. And this is complete. Maybe a smidge of mackerel. Now, I haven't had any fish, I haven't had any flappy mackerels today. But maybe like a bit of fish in there. Oh, it's bizarre. Anyway, let's go for a taste and see what we get. Cheers, everyone. First of all, it's very, very thin on the mouth feel. That carbonation that's in the glass doesn't necessarily come through in the taste. Yeah, there's no real sort of fizz on your tongue or on the back end. There's a little bit of caramel on the taste. I'm really struggling on this. There's nothing else coming through. It's like anything that was in the aroma isn't necessarily in the taste of the beer. It's almost as if SodaStream made a beer where you just had, and it's not derogatory to SodaStream, of course, you know, fantastic brand and what they do on their fizzy drinks, it's great, but imagine if they had like a beer capsule, you went, it's like it's carbonated water with a bit of beer taste in it. There's no oomph to it, no body, nothing that's substantially great that makes you want to, you know, shout about it. That's very disappointing, to be honest, because I was expecting a lot more. Because I say Bass name is, you know, traditionally, you know, goes back an awful long time in the world of beer. That's what it is. The artwork is a lot better than the beer, in my humble opinion. Score out of 10. I'm really struggling to say anything that's really positive about this, and it's a real shame because of the Bass name. So unfortunately for me, I am going to have to give that a 2 out of 10. Sorry Bass, so you've got a great tradition of beer going back, many generations. I just don't think this is one of your best. Thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you again real soon for another episode of Thirsty Thursday. Be seeing you. What a shame.